Good evening, one and all. Welcome to episode 3 of Something Wednesday This Way Comes. Yeah, I had a bit of a static thing. You know how when things are dry and you touch something and you get a bit of a power surge? There's a bit of a power surge at the very start of this, right before I went live. So I had to unplug the microphones and plug them back in. So what I am wanting to know is, do we have the crackle? I'm so paranoid about this kind of stuff nowadays. All right. It's okay? Okay, cool. No crackle. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, right before I just was about to hit the go live, and I went to double check the microphones, and you get that little zap of electricity going through things, and the whole thing, the entire microphone system, the interface, shut down. Anyway, so we seem to be okay. Sam, nice to see you, buddy, out there in Belleville. What in the world's going on out there in Belleville? Hey. She sighed and said, I guess that's that. Ran her fingers across the map. Said as sure as the break of dawn, come morning, I'll be gone, with the smell of perfume on the wind and the feel of never coming back again. Beside her taillights down the road, the sound of lonesome on the radio, with one crow's sorrow, two crows' joy, three crows a wedding, four's a boy, five crows silver, six for gold, and seven's a secret never told. Still have that picture on the wall, that one of us in Montreal. Now should she never come to call, at least I'll have Montreal, with a one crow's sorrow, two crows' joy, and three crows a wedding, four's a boy, five crows silver, six for gold, and seven's a secret never told. Five crows silver, six for gold, and seven's a secret never told. 5 Crow Silver. Yeah. There we go. All well? We doing okay? I certainly hope so. I tell you, there's been a couple of little instances over the last month or so that has given me a bit of PTSD, I guess you could say, and I'm like always concerned now about the whole thing. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well today. Where you going? Where have you been? The night is there and it's as black as sin. Hey, 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 hey. Take off your coat and rest a while. You swam the moat and now you've walked the mile. Hey, 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 hey. Now, hey, hey, take it easy on yourself. Now, hey, hey, you can ask me for some help. Alcohol will soothe you until the morning when there's nothing new. Hey, 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 hey. Yourself. Hey, hey, you can ask me for some help. Now you need a forklift for the load to ease your mind before you explode. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, now where you going, honey? Where have you been? The night is there and it's as black as sin. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Alcohol from the 1997 album Song and Dance Man. One of 2 albums that we put out that year. First album was Simplify, which came out in June of 1997. And then we followed that up a little over a month later with Song and Dance Man. Both albums were pretty much recorded at the same time. The first album we recorded was the Song and Dance Man album, which was recorded right now. April 4th, I believe, was when the first day of recording. of 1997. And we spent about a week in the studio, and then we hopped in our vehicles and in our van and drove to Toronto for our first show at the Horseshoe Tavern. And dems was some heady days indeed. And then by the time we got back and we spent a little more time on the record, the album was done, and we still had 2 days of studio time left. And we could either get a refund, or we could just save those 2 recording dates for whenever we're gonna get around to recording the next album. And I thought, well, shit, who knows when we're gonna do another big rock band record? And so maybe I think I've got enough material that we could do a nice little acoustic record, and I bet we could record it in one day and then mix it in a second day. And that's exactly what we did. We recorded the Simplify album. Basically, every third song I write really seems to lend itself quite well to the Simplify approach to things, the Simplify album approach to things. And so it worked out really well. One of these days, I'm going to do another record like that. I would think that Table for One would probably be a good part 2 to that series. In fact, the album, when we first recorded Table for One, I wanted to call it Simplify 2, as in TOO, Simplify, 2, Simplify as well. But yeah, so, and then I thought, oh shit, I think this. I got hung up on the title Table for One, and so I went with that in that direction. And I think that was the right title for that album for sure. Not to mention Chris Peters, my pal Chris Peters. Crispy, they call her. She did such an amazing painting on the Table for One album cover. And good evening, Jackie. Nice to see you. Ken? Yes, good start to the day with an Oilers win. Indeed. Dean, nice to see you. Dean out there saying good evening to all the Plume heads. Everything's still okay out there? We're all right? Sounding okay? I think it's okay. It's just nothing but PTSD. If I had my way, beads would still be money, and every stop along the way would be a land of milk and honey, and I'd still be with you if I had my way. If I had my way, summer days would never end, and every birthday I turn 18 again, and I'd still be with you, yeah, if I had my way. Well, in a simpler time, like a nursery rhyme, oh, the bells would chime, oh, simpler time, if I had my way. If I had my way, every dream would come true. In a ragtop Chevrolet, beneath a sky forever blue, and I'd still be with you, I'd still be with you. If I Had My Way, written with my buddy Billy Montana back in March of 2003, and it ended up on the Rock and Roll Recordings Volume 1 album that was released in 2004, July of 2004. And always liked that song, always liked writing with Billy. And one of these days we'll get back to Tennessee and I'll line up some writing appointments with that guy right there. Steve Benoit, nice to see you. Steve Benoit, sitting on my patio in Northern Ontario. Keep on keeping on, buddy. You bet. You too, man. So nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well out there in Northern Ontario. Rayanne, nice to see you too. Can you please play Promise Me You'll Never Tell? I can, indeed. And in fact, I'm going to do it right now. Thanks for asking for that one. Rayanne? Some other time, some other place, somewhere in a nursery rhyme, you will find a way. Some will bring you diamonds, some will bring you pearl, some will bring you to the edge of your mind, some will bring you the world. Some will give you suggestions, and some will feed you your lies. Some will answer to some of your questions, baby. Some alone you gotta find. And it's all I can do not to spend my time with you. It's all I can do not to be afraid. But given the situation, girl, what else are we to do? What else could we say? What else could we say? It's all I can do not to spend my time with you. It's all I can do not to be afraid. But given the situation, girl, what else are we to do? What else could we say? What else could we say? Here's to your new life. Here's to mine as well. And here's to another empty night. You promised me you'll never tell. Promise me you'll never tell. Thanks for asking for that song, Rayanne. I finally tuned in. Where's my cookie? I'll head to the post office right after the show. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, now. you find yourself walking alone past the junkies on the telephone, and in a pawn shop window your reflection tells you what you already know. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. Now cheap guitars never stay in tune, but it don't matter in an empty room. Sleep with the sun and sing with the moon. Tinfoil on the windows in the afternoon. And I said, it ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. But it ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. Do your best to do your best. Where you'll go and what you'll do next. Now where you'll be is anyone's guess. So do your best, do your best. Well, it ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. Well, it ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. Nothing But a Broken Heart from the 2003 album Table for One. Wrote that with Sean Locke. Sean Locke and I have written some songs over the years as well. One of them being Junior from the 830 Newfoundland record, which I think I'm going to play right now because I think that'll work just perfectly. I said, Junior finally come home again. He don't talk about where he's been. He got a shotgun shack out back on Miller's Ridge. He got the transistor tuned to rock and roll, a couple cords of wood and a fishing pole. And everybody asked, where did that boy go? Man, why's he up on Miller's Ridge? He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's just something that he saw while he was over there. When he left, he had a girl waiting at home, but she moved on a long time ago. When he stepped off the plane where there wasn't nobody waiting there. Well, he heard she up and took with the senator's son, who never ever once had to fire a gun or hide in a hole and know what it's really like to be scared. He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's just something that he saw while he was over there, way over there. Yeah, way over there, over there, over there. Well, he lost a couple years out there chasing the moon, and half a dozen friends to the needle and spoon. Now he comes up here where the living is cool and clean. Well, you can judge a war, but don't you judge the man who laid down his life just to make a stand. Or I come back home and have to live with what he's seen. He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's just something that he saw while he was over there, way over there. Yeah, way over there, over there. Yeah, way over there. I said, Junior, finally come home again. That's right. I said I wanna be an airborne ranger. I wanna live a life of danger. Whoa. I wanna be an airborne ranger. I said I wanna live a life of danger. New Jersey Turnpike, riding on a wet night, beneath the refinery's glow, out where the great black rivers flow. Eric the mailman, what are you saying? What do you got to say for yourself? Hey, buddy, sorry to hear you're leaving the neighborhood. Man, I'm not stopping these shows by any stretch of the imagination, man, so don't you worry about that. These shows are going to be going full steam ahead. But yes, thank you, though. Thanks for tuning in. All right, what am I going to play next here? Well, I'd like to thank my parents for the shape I'm in. Pardon my condition, my excuse is pretty thin. You see, all I wanted was a car when I turned 16. But my folks bought me a guitar, and it'll be the death of me. Well, I could have been a doctor or even an astronaut. Well, hell, I could have been almost anything if it weren't for this dreadnought. Well, when I got down to it and I learned the chords C, F, and G, I hit the road with my guitar, and it'll be the death of me. And it's the best job I've ever had. You spend half your time tuning them and the other half playing out of tune. Well, it's the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Well, guitars make life bearable. There ain't another job in the world comparable. Well, it's the best job I've ever had, man. Well, it's got me into some tight spots, and it's got me out of a few. And if it wasn't for the music balls, well, I don't know what I'd do. But if you're gonna tell the truth, well, then you need to have the tools. So get yourselves a guitar, and it'll be the death of you. And it's the best job I've ever had. And one night in Kansas City, it got broken in a fight, and I glued it back together, and it ain't never been right. But it's still the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Do you want to know why people play guitar all day long and act a fool all for a song, Elijah? 'Cause it's the best song they ever had, man. It's the best song I've ever had. And I know why Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil way down on Highway 61. 'Cause it's the best job they ever had, man. Now when I die and I get to heaven, well, I'm gonna tell you what, I will have seen and done a lot of things, but there's still the things that I had not. But what I did, and I did it the most true, was play this fucking guitar, man. And I played it all for you. Best job I ever had. Kind of got tripped up there. I saw Elijah post something right there at the bottom there, and I thought I would try to tweak a lyric for him, and got lost. Ended up singing the best song I ever had, which it certainly it could be, but so sorry about that. For those of you who paid a hefty ticket price to get into the show tonight, I do apologize for that. But anyway, where are we? Yeah, I wrote that with Guy Clark back in December 2001, man. Crazy. 20 years ago I wrote that with him. Can you believe that? Man, how the time flies. And I believe it was Guy's buddy, Townes Van Zandt, who said, "Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana." And ain't that the truth? All right, back to work. Back to work, Plume. What are you doing here? Messing around with everything. Got the G harp there. Okay. Thank you, Elijah. Appreciate it, man. bit of a fascination with the passing of time. I tend to write about how the years unravel or unfold, and yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but I guess it's just something that's always in the back of my mind, that time's ticking away. The fires may burn and the winds may blow, but hearts still yearn to be together. But we both know that when the moon is full and the stars align, I'll be yours and yours forever, and you'll be mine. Will this flicker turn to a flame, or does it shine in the dark? Won't need a poet to explain what's in my heart, and we'll never be younger than we are today, baby. Hey, younger than we are today. Hey, hey, now hey, baby, hey, younger than we are today. Look out! Oh, baby, hey, younger than we are today. All right. Oh, baby, hey, younger than we are today. Will this flicker turn to a flame, or just a shout in the dark? Won't need a poet to explain what's in my heart. Pages turn, years they flow, hearts still yearn to be together, and we'll never be younger than we are today. Yeah, man. Younger than we are today. It's been a long time now, baby, since a good old age. But that don't mean today should be thrown away. So find a way to finally say, hey, things are looking up. You gotta focus on the good stuff, baby. How full is a cup? Maybe we're one and the same. Maybe we're two of a kind. Or maybe, just maybe, three times. Half full, half full, half full is a cup. It never is a loss if you're getting back up. Half full, half full, half full is a cup. It'll come out in the wash. Hey, baby, how full is a cup? I used to be one of those doomsday types. Well, my days were dark, darker still were my nights. But you found a way to make me say, hey, things are looking up. You made me focus on the good stuff, baby. How full, how full, how full, how full is a cup? It never is a loss if you're getting back up. How full, how full, how full is a cup? It'll come out in the wash. Hey, baby, how full is a cup? yeah, that's right. Look out. Don't sit alone and wait for the sky to change. Don't sit alone, 'cause there ain't nothing wrong with a rainy day. It's been a long time now, baby, since a good old age. But that don't mean today should be thrown away. So find a way to finally say, hey, things are looking up. You gotta focus on the good stuff, baby, half full is the cup. You gotta focus on the good stuff, baby, how full is that cup? Check it out. Well, half full is a cup. It never is a loss if you get back up. Half full is a cup. It'll come out in the wash, hey, baby, half full is a cup. It never is a loss if you're getting back up. Half full is a cup. It'll come out in the wash, hey, baby, how full is a cup? It'll come out in the wash, hey, baby, how full is a cup? Half full is a cup. Half full is a cup. Yeah, man. She got a little apartment just out of the city someplace. Yeah, she says sometimes as sure as a crow flies, I feel like I'm taking up space. But that don't bother me none, 'cause I'm sure I ain't the only one who's ever felt this way before. Well, she got herself a job out at the Hungry Hog on the interstate. Fresh ground coffee beans and black-eyed peas, serve 'em up to you on a plate. She'll clean up after you when you're done, but it don't bother her none. She's still smiling when you walk out the door. She said, life, I knew it so well. At least I did when I was a kid, yeah, but now I just can't tell. I thought I knew it like the back of my hand, but now I finally understand. What you gotta do is be true to yourself. Well, she was married in July of '69 and ended 70 in divorce. Well, again in '73, man, it wasn't meant to be. She should have known better, of course. Now that kind of bothered her some, but look what her life had become. She could swear ain't no one been here before. And she lies awake at night, wrestling with wrong and right. Oh Lord, won't you please have mercy, please? Just a ray of sunshine, anything, hey, I don't mind. Just let me know you're there for me. Are you there for me? But now it's closing time. She turns around the sign and she locks the door. And as she heads home this evening, she gets that old lonesome feeling. It's life and nothing more. Someday Romeo will come. Until that day she'll carry on. Ain't nothing new when you've seen it all twice before. She said, life, I knew it so well. At least I did when I was a kid, yeah, but now I just can't tell. I thought I knew it like the back of my hand, but now I finally understand. What you gotta do is be true to yourself. What you gotta do is be true to yourself. Through the eyes of a child you see somebody else. Yes, indeed. The Back of My Hand, written in February of 1993 and released in June of 1997. 4 years and 4 months later on the Simplify record. Everybody doing okay out there? What is Janice K? Never get tired of this song. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying that song, Janice. I do appreciate it. Yvonne Primo, thanks for the wonderful... Thank you very much, Yvonne. I appreciate that. I was standing in a line at the Circle K to get a six-pack for the football game when I heard somebody say my name. Imagine my surprise. Well, we talked about them good old days, talked that time slept away. We talked till the only thing left to say was what we said with our eyes, and how that summer night when we lost our innocence, we remembered to forget. How it broke down in Capitol. We spent the night in my Chevrolet, and for the first time that old car, I made me thank my lucky stars. We loved until the sun came up, drinking whiskey from a Timmy's cup, and we swore forever and we sealed it with a kiss. It's those little things we remember to forget. She flashed a ring and said, now how about you? I said, girl, I'm married too. It'll be 5 years come this June. We got a baby due in July. That's when she pulled a picture from her purse and said, that's my Jessie, she's my first. And I said, yeah, one thing for sure, she's got her mama's eyes. Well, looks like we each got our own white picket fence, so we remember to forget. How I bought a tiny golden band and asked your daddy for your hand for the first time in my life. I was scared to see you that night. I didn't know what you said to me when I dropped down on one knee. I don't remember what I said, but you said yes. Well, it's those little things we remember to forget. Now, we said all that we could say. I saw her eyes in a rearview mirror as she drove away, and all those pretty words that we once said, and all those promises we never kept, we remember to forget. Remember to forget. Remember to forget. Oh, we remember to forget. Nelson McDonald, there he is, the man, the music, the legend, the pièce de résistance on the Song and Dance Man record. All the harmonies on that record were sung by Neil McDonald right there. Yeah, man. One of these days, you and I we'll crack the boards together. We'll make a racket. We'll be in a band. We'll have you in the band. Yes. That would be fun. But anyway, Neil he's one of the greats. Just a cool dude, great hang. And indeed. Eric the mailman, what do you got to say for yourself now, buddy? Can't wait to see one of your shows in person again. You know what? I can't wait to play a show in person again. How about that? I appreciate that, Eric. This is the third Wednesday. In fact, we've been doing these Wednesday evenings all year long, since January. The first 11 Wednesdays, we all got together here, and I played all of my albums in order. So week 1, which was January 6th, I believe, we played Songs from Northern Town. The next week was Jump Back Kerouac, followed by Simplify, Song and Dance Man, Fools for the Radio, and on and on and on and on. So we did that for the first 11 weeks, which took us to the middle of, I guess, March. And then now for the last 3 weeks, we've been doing this, which is something Wednesday This Way Comes, which is basically the Sunday morning show, which is called Easy Like Sunday Morning. It's the same kind of show, just I'm sitting around playing a bunch of songs and hoping to entertain the troops for a little while and entertain myself while I'm at it, which is always a good thing. So thank you for tuning in today. And if you're kicking around Sunday morning at 9 a.m., swing right on by here for Easy Like Sunday Morning. That'll be episode 31, I think, or 30 or 31, something like that. So yeah, tune in for that stuff if you get the chance. Was it you who said you'd leave the key under the welcome mat? Was it you who said you'd leave the light on for me? Was it you who said you'd be there no matter where I was at? Was it you? Oh baby, was it me? Was it you said something about the birds of a feather? Was it you who said that even a blind man could see? Was it you who said that we would always be together? Was it you? Oh baby, was it me? Was it you who said you were feeling restless? Was it you who said we found the door but now we've lost the key? Or was it you who said you were all consumed with the second guess? If it wasn't you, well then I guess it was probably me. I hear the terrain a-comin', rumbling through my mind. Said I hear the terrain a-comin', Lord, it's right on time. Said I hear the terrain a-comin', rolling over these lavender streams. Said I hear the terrain comin', with days of grander dreams. These grander dreams, well, I fear they're killing me, 'cause I fear I've let them go. Said I hear the terrain comin', won't someone let me know that when sleep won't come and you're cursing the moon for keeping you awake? Where that train come from? How did it get into my room? You gotta get on board for it's too late. Gotta get on board for it's too late. Yeah, won't you take your hand in mine? Won't need no luggage down the line. Now can't you hear that train a-comin' in the corners of your mind? Yeah, when sleep won't come and you're cursing the moon for keeping you. Where that train come from? How did it get into my room? You gotta get on board for it's too late. Well, I hear a train a-comin', rolling over these fields of youth. Said I hear a train comin', seeking what is known to be true. Said I hear the terrain a-comin'. Said I hear the terrain a-comin', babe. Said I hear a terrain comin'. Said I hear that train a-comin'. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Another train song from the Simplify album. Wrote that song in August 1995 up in Yellowknife. Wrote all the verses for it. We're going over songs for the Song and Dance Man record. I was playing the song for Merrick, and Merrick said, "Man, you need to write a bridge for that." I said, "Really? Bridge? You think we need a bridge?" He goes, "I think you need a bridge." And so that's where that, when sleep won't come and you're cursing the moon, keeping you awake. Where'd that train come from? How did it get into my room? Gotta get on board for it's too late. Yeah, he was right, because that's probably my favorite part of the song is that bridge. I think I was listening to, at that particular time, I mean, I was always listening to a lot of everything. 1995, summer of 95, I would have been listening to that Charlie Sexton album, The Wishing Tree, which is a corker of an album. But I was also listening to a lot of Mark Cohn at that time, and that bridge always felt like something from the Rainy Season album. Not a blatant ripoff by any stretch of the imagination, but certainly influenced by. Steve Hassenplug, nice to see you, man. That's okay, Steve. You can always watch the show later. Say hello to Ann for me. Audio and video, excellent as usual. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. Ray Ann, what's going on? I meant I have no excuse to not see you play next time. Well, last time something happened. I remember because you were coming to the show, and I remember like you sent out, I think you sent a message out that said, "Man, something happened with the your lift or something, or the wheels." I can't remember what it was, but you couldn't get to town, and it was really a last-minute thing. But that's okay, Rayanne. Next time I roll through, make sure you try to swing by the show. I do know, if all goes well, I'm certainly doing a show in Moose Jaw in October. That much I do know. I can't remember the exact date. I do know that it's booked. I just can't remember the exact date. I'll have to double-check that. But we have some hoops to jump through before that happens. That much I can assure you. Bridges rule. Yes, they do. They do indeed. Bridges are great if they can also stick out like a sore thumb, like a cockroach on a white rug. If they are seamless, boy, they are a sight to behold. Anyway, let's see. Where am I? Okay. Something about when we touch, a little too much ain't never enough. Here beneath the stars and a magnolia tree, a slice of heaven just for you and me. There's a place we'd like to go, tucked away where nobody knows. Fireflies and moonbeams in a warm summer breeze. There's nowhere else on earth I'd rather be than laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with the radio, playing soft and low. Baby, just to you and me, easy as can be. We're doing what comes naturally. Baby, when I taste your kiss and the soft caress of your fingertips, well, I finally found a feeling that I never felt before. Well, I thought I knew, but now I know for sure. Laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with the radio, playing soft and low. Baby, just to you and me, easy as can be. We're doing what comes naturally. There's something about the moonlight as it dances in your eyes. It's a dream I must have dreamed 1,000 times. Laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with a radio, playing soft and low. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be. We're doing what comes naturally. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be. We're doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally from the 2018 album Born by the Radio. I wrote that song with Brent Mayer, and Brent is just, he is an epic dude, I could say. He has been in the business since Christ was a choir boy, and he's something. He's done everything. I mean, I think the first big album he worked on was Proud Mary for Ike and Tina Turner. He got a production credit on that. He and Ike Turner produced Proud Mary for Ike and Tina Turner. Think of that. I mean, talk about like a song on the Mount Rushmore of just great songs of the last, 60, 70 years, man. That's insane. And he produced all of the Judd's albums and co-wrote the bulk of the songs on that stuff too. So like, Why Not Me, all that stuff, man. He's just he's just got a serious track record. He also produced Elvis's last #1 song, which was a song called Way Down. And so for any of you who have read any of the chapters of my little The Way I Remember It story, which it starts with me and my mom and my brother Chris driving down the road outside Capillet on our way to Shediac Cape to see my mom's sister Claire. It was her birthday, August 16th, 1977, and we were on our way there, and it's the middle of the afternoon, probably late afternoon, on August 16th, and we're driving down the highway, and we're listening to the radio, and the song Way Down came on. And I think it might have been the first time I heard it, first or second time that I heard it, and I remember I really liked the way down, way down. I don't have the vocal range to sing that, but anyway, there was that really cool bass vocal, probably done by either the Oak Ridge Boys or the Jordanaires or somebody, but I remember I loved that song, and I remember we were driving down the road, and I asked my mom, I said, "Is this Elvis?" And she goes, "Yeah, it is. Good ear, Mike." And I would have been, what was it? I would have been 9 years old at the time, and then the DJ came on after that song finished, just to inform us that Elvis had just passed away in Memphis, Tennessee, at the age of 42 years old. And that was like a massive moment for me. Massive moment for everybody, really. But it was a massive moment for me as well. And I remember how rocked my mother was by that information. 31 years later, I'm in the recording studio with the guy who produced that song, Brent Mayer, and it did not escape me. It did not escape me just how things have, to whatever extent, come full circle. I thought it was a pretty, I don't know, it was one of those moments, one of those Forrest Gump moments again, where the feather was probably sitting on the dash of our car back in August 16th, 1977, and with the windows open, it flew out, and that feather just kind of floated around for the next 31 years until I found myself in the studio to record 830 Newfoundland with Brent. And anyway, but he and I wrote that song, and it's one of my absolute favorite songs of mine of all time. Yeah, it just is. There's some really neat lyrics in there. Finally found the feeling that I never felt before. I love that. I thought I knew, but now I know for sure. There's a lot of cool, lot of cool internal rhymes and craftsman like business going on in there. So I'm very proud of that song. Anyway, back to the front. To quote Metallica. All right, where are we? What shall I play? Oh, I know what I'm going to play. Little song I wrote. I'm not even sure where this song is. Where the song, it's just a fictional place probably, but there's a part of me thinks that it's southeastern New Brunswick, down around Capillet, Parley Beach, Shediac area of New Brunswick. Part of me thinks it's down in the panhandle of Florida, down there around Panama City and stuff like that. Wakefield is certainly in the mix. And hell, man, even the lakes of Bonneville. Way down yonder is a little piece of land where the water washes up against the sand. And I said, babe, that's what I'm talking about. When the world gets crazy now from time to time, and me and my baby, we come here to unwind. And I said, babe, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's me and my baby, baby, me and you. It's me and my baby beneath the sky so blue. We got diamonds on the sand, diamonds on the ocean, the smell of salt water and suntan lotion. When that big red sun goes sinking into the sea, baby, slide on over right on nice and close to me. And I said, babe, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I said, babe, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's me and my baby, baby, me and you. Well, it's me and my baby beneath the sky so blue. We got diamonds on the sand, diamonds on the ocean, the smell of salt water and suntan lotion. So way down yonder is a little piece of land where the water washes up against the sand. And I said, oh, babe, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I said, babe, that's what I'm talking about. You wanna go dance in the rain? I'll find us a cloud. Or maybe somewhere they don't know your name. I'll find us a crowd. You just throw it out there. There's nothing to out there. If You wanna get into the show? Well, I know a guy. Or maybe we go watch the sun sinking low. I know a sky as blue as all get out. Maybe we should get out of here. I am waiting on you to give me the green light. Ooh yeah, I said anything you want, baby. Say the word, we'll get high, or we'll lay low, or we'll make up what we don't know. Yeah, like two songs we can roll home, we can rock all night. And if you need a little breeze to fly your kite, and if your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. If you're needing a spark on the dog, let me be the match. And if you're looking to lock up your heart, let me be the latch. Well, it don't matter where we go, I'm gonna be right. There's a million things that we could do to pass the time. Ooh yeah, I said anything you want, baby. Say the word, we'll get high, or we'll lay low, or we'll make up what we don't know. Yeah, like two stones we can roll home, we can rock all night. And if you need a little breeze to fly your kite, and if your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. If your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. Said I'm your huckleberry. Yeah. There's a million things that we could do to pass the time. Ooh yeah, I said anything you want, baby. Say the word, we'll get high, or we'll lay low, or we'll make up what we don't know. Yeah, like two stones we can roll home, we can rock all night. And if you need a little breeze to fly your kite, if your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. If your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. If your Sunday needs a cherry, I'm your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. Yeah, man, Huckleberry from the new album, Lonesome Stretch of Highway. But so where are we? How are we doing on time here? We got about maybe 10 minutes or so left. Hope everybody's doing okay. I am certainly having a great time. Jesse Lake, yeah. Well, you know, think of what Jesse Lake could be. Not what it is, but what it could be. I mean, it could be like Sylvan Lake, but anyway, it would be something if they could turn that around, wouldn't it? Can I play Rich Man? That one might be a tough nut to crack right now. Might be a tough nut to crack. I could do it, but I'm not sure where I would go after that. It would take me a... So, anyway, I will play that for you at one of these shows, Yari. Sorry, buddy. Just not today. JD, nice to see you, man. All right. Have time for a couple more songs. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. And, yeah, man, this was a lot of fun. That's right. That's exactly who it is. Yes, Jesse Lake. That's right. Ricky Lake's cousin, actually. Truth be told. her, she's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. We ain't gonna back down, Bubba, when we come to town. Yeah, some people throw up, some people throw down. We're talking big wheels, we're talking big deals. We're talking scraping bug guts off the windshield. Cause I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. Turn it up. There ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. Country, she's a western. You give me bluegrass, Bill, or Lester. I'm hard as a pistol. Bubba, grab a fistful. We've been driving all night in from Bristol. We're talking early cash, talking mid-clash, talking Dylan before the motorcycle crash. Cause I'm a country, yeah, she be western. So give me bluegrass, Bill, or Lester. Yes, sir. Turn it up. There ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. Turn it up. There ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Yeah. Turn it up. There ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, except for maybe a mandolin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We're gonna drive it all night like we stole her. Yeah, man. Monroe's mandolin. Okay, a couple more here. I'm gonna try. Thanks, Yari. When the sun goes down and people around, he'll love to hear the sound of a restless man. And they check their spirits when they hear it, and they know they don't have to fear it anyway. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They don't have to fear it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They don't have to fear it. Cursed with a wandered lust and a lack of trust, now you're wondering what's all the fuss and commotion. You were born with it and you just can't quit, and you realize you ain't felt it yet, this emotion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you feel it? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Can you feel it, babe? Wanna be your lover, be your friend. You be my silver lining. On the race in a stolen car. You wipe the tears right from your face now, babe. See how far? See how far, babe? Can you see how far? Just how far, babe? Well, it's in those late night hours when you contemplate those towers in your way, and you're left feeling empty to no resolve, and sheer happiness dissolves all along the way. Well, I tell you, hey now, baby, hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you feel it, babe? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Can you feel it, baby? Won't be your lover, be your friend. You be my silver lining. Gonna run that race in a stolen car. You wipe the tears right from your face now, babe. See how far? Yeah, just how far, babe? When the sun go down and people round, he'd love to hear the sound of a restless mail, and they're checking their spirits when they hear it, and they know that they don't have to fear it. Now do they anyway? 'Cause we were cursed with a wanderlust and a lack of trust, and we're all wondering what's all this fuss and commotion, baby. But you were born with it and you just can't quit, and you realize you ain't felt it yet, this emotion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you feel it, babe? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, can you feel it, babe? Won't be your lover, gonna be your friend. If you be my silver lining, gonna run that race in a stolen car. You wipe the tears right from your face, honey, look at where we are. Wanna be your lover, got to be your friend. If you be my silver lining, I'm gonna run that race in a stolen car. Well, you just wipe the tears from your face, babe. If you wipe the tears right from your face, babe. If you wipe the tears right from your face, babe. You could see how far. You could see how far, babe. Ooh. right, gang. Thanks for tuning in. That was a fun version of that song. I'm going to have to remember how to play that one. Yeah. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. On Wednesday, episode 3 of Something Wednesday this week comes. I will see you all on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for episode 30, I think, of Easy Like Sunday Morning. So, yeah, this was a lot of fun today. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, you made my day. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and of each other. And I will see you on Sunday morning. All right. I'll see you around. All right. Take care. Bye.